I love my dog.
And
I
Michael
swear to God, if
Myers.
anyone comes in here, I'm gonna take out my entire arsenal of number 2 pencils.
I knew you were gonna make a John Wick reference. Jesus Christ!
Hey, one time I actually had to use a pencil as a shiv. Don't mess with me, boy.
You made him stop. He was drinking water.
What the fuck? What?
What?
Let's talk about Spider-Man. So, y'all know, we talked about this last week, that Spider-Man PS4 edition will not be backwards compatible to the PlayStation 5 because they're making the remaster. And if you get the Ultimate Edition of Spider-Man Miles Morales, you get the remastered version of Marvel's Spider-Man. The reason why we're talking about this again is because, once again, the Spider-Man community and the gaming community as a whole has gone batshit crazy. So, when they announced this game, they showed a brand new remodel of Peter Parker in Spider-Man, where he looks a little more younger than his original design. And I will actually show it to you guys right now. He looks a little more younger, a little bit more Tom Holland-ish.
He looks like a jerk. He looks like a jerkish version of Tom Holland.
He looks like a New Yorker.
Yeah.
Is he a New Yorker?
Yeah.
He looks like a teenage version of Mr. Blue from the Incredible Hulk.
Okay, I can see that. But and then obviously a lot of people got pissed, and I mean pissed, to the point where the motion capture of the new Peter Parker is Brian Inhar, or what's his name? And he's been getting tweets saying, "I will hunt you down, and you will find your and we will find you. You fix this now." It's just bad. It's just bad, man. Like, I'm gonna say this right now. I said this before and I said it again. I am not the biggest fan of the new remodel to Peter Parker. I think it's not cool. And I really hope that Insomniac makes it an option to choose which Peter Parker design you want. I think that'd be a lot more better. Do you either want the Spider-Man? Do you want Sasuke Spider-Man? Because the guy who plays who does the voice of Peter Parker is Yuri Linthal from Naruto. He does the voice of Sasuke.
Yo, Yuri Linthal.
Yeah. So either we get the design of Sasuke Spider-Man that we had originally with the PS4 version, or we get the Tom Holland lookalike. Because it doesn't look like Tom Holland, but we just call him Tom Holland lookalike. I think that's a better option. But I'm not the biggest fan, and I think it's not cool. But having said that, I am not going to go out of my way to threaten a man and his life because of a redesign. We talked about this with everything that happened with Laura Bailey and The Last of Us Part 2, and how everyone lost their crap, threatening to kill her and her kid. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, that happened. And Bree, you were not there for those.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Why would they threaten Laura Bailey? Like, what the hell, man?
In the words of my friend,
because they hate the character, but they can't dissociate the actor from the character, which is an issue I've had with other people in the past. By the way, shout out to Naji Detesh.
Anyway, but like let me put it like this. This is the same thing. Once again, we have it where these neckbeard cucks who live in their mother's basement are threatening a man's life who, honestly, he has a job. He's the new motion capture. Whether I like it or not, this is it. I may not like it, but I'm not going to threaten a man's life. Now, I'm going to blame Sony and Insomniac saying, yo, I think you guys should have just stuck with the original design, and I think this should be an option. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna go.
Just blame Disney. Easy.
No, no, Reem, Jesus! It's not Disney's fault. You cuck.
Hey, there's another thing I wanted to address with Tom Holland.
Go ahead.
They plan to use him for a live action Legend of Zelda Link.
They're not doing that. That was a rumor. That was a rumor that the internet wants to spread because everyone hates Tom Holland for some weird reason. But
Why would they hate
It's
him?
because he's playing like every major role in the past, like
because he's British. He's British. Like come on
Come
now.
on, man.
No,
Funny-
no, John, no,
funny-
asshole.
It's
No,
like
no, 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 no.
and then
This isn't rocket
kind
science,
of
Ryu. Every time a new actor comes in, he's probably British, Australian, or from New Zealand. We all know people get pissy about it.
I'm gonna head out.
Remember?
All right. See you
Oh,
guys.
no. I'm not yelling at you, dude.
No. I know I need to go. Okay.
You gotta go for real. But hold on, what's your
Yeah.
thoughts on it? Before you go, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on everything that's going on with Spider-Man and death threats? Go ahead.
Just in one word. Why? Why?
Why do the remake or why harass him or
Harass
both?
The harassment, that kind of thing. It's like, man.
Who's
Just-
staggering having no life?
But here's the thing though, is like this is what I actually talked about this when it comes to intelligence. The most intelligent people who can are those who can snap back to reality instantly and give an answer, that kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, the ones who are able to snap back to reality and give an answer to people. So it's like you could be thinking like butterflies and all the random stuff, but if you once you snap back to reality and someone asks you a question, you can answer it right away. That's a sign of a smart person.
Right.
They're smooth brain and small brain, that kind of thing. They're pretty much one IQ playing right now, assuming they do have an IQ.
I'm gonna leave my comment later, but X-Force, I mean, I keep calling you X-Force. Ryu, if you gotta head out, that's cool. I'm about to give it to Jen, because she
Yeah.
is...
I'm gonna head out. Okay. All right. So I'll see you guys later.
See you, man.
All right, see you guys.
All right, Jen, thoughts? You're the Spider-Man head. Go ahead.
I think that's so horrible. No matter how much you hate character, you should never, ever threaten the person behind the character because they're doing their job and they're trying to make a living. Stop it! Stop the toxicity! There you go.
All right, then. Exile, go ahead, bro.
There's no reason to do anything like Jen said. Like,
Hate the
Like,
character,
it's a bunch
don't
of
hate the
lowlives.
person.
it's like, hey, we need someone to do this, and it's like, I don't. It's gonna force me like, oh, you know what? I had so much backlash last time that I don't want to do it, and like you're just putting pressure on the person, like unnecessary pressure.
Okay. Oh, I want to correct myself real quick. The person that they were saying that this was not the motion caption actor. This is the series director, the creative director of the series, who got these death threats and stuff.
Galaxy.
But it is what it is.
Mario and Luigi kill.
Allo, what's your thoughts, bro? Go ahead.
Okay, we're
Alright.
talking about the Spider-Man model. Oh,
Yeah. And how everyone Insomniac and directors getting death threats because of it.
that's so unnecessary. Like, okay, I'll admit, I don't. Let's talk about like how often you even see that model to begin with. Like, you're gonna see like him in the mask more than you're gonna see the dude's face himself. Of course, it does bother me. It just doesn't match like the way Peter is in Marvel Spider-Man. Now, as for getting death threats and all, like, come on, bro. Like, and it was just. I feel like that's such a low point. That okay, yeah, it sucks, but it can't be like throwing death threats at people. Like, come on, man.
To add on, go ahead, Kabuto.
Okay. As I said, Najee to Tej. I don't give Alex Hartman, no, not Alex Hartman. I'm trying to remember his name. Andrew Gray crap for playing Troy. I don't give Lloyd crap for playing. Jake Lloyd crap for playing Anakin Skywalker. I don't give Kelly Marie Tran crap for playing Rose Tico. And keep in mind, these are characters I dislike. Heck, as much as I abhor Abby and would love to like shoot an arrow right through the character, that doesn't mean I have that kind of hatred for the actress because she's just an actress. Heck, even Brie Larson, who I do give a lot of crap about, but not directed to her, like it's just right here in this podcast. I still do it out of love and respect. Like I actually wished her a happy birthday earlier this weekend. So But I'm not gonna like freaking threaten Brie Larson as much as I have a reputation of disliking her. But so with that said, why are we giving this guy hatred for doing the mocap for Peter Parker? I'm not a fan of the new face. Again, he looks like a teenage version of Mr. Blue from Incredible Hulk. But it doesn't mean that the actor should have to be fearful for his life just because he wakes up early in the morning, goes to work, busts out his sweat and strips his throat, trying to do some. Well, okay, he's not strip throat because he's not a VA. He's a mocap.
Capture, yeah.
But the point is he's doing hard work, like motion capture and stunt acting. They're not easy, and believe me, I know a thing or two about stunt acting. But he should not have to deal with this. He should not have to deal with this. And you're a sick mother if you actually like get a thing out of this. And like I even like recently watched an episode of this British sitcom on the CW because for some reason they had a British sitcom. I'm like, oh, a British sitcom, I may as well watch it. Oh my god, I hated the main character so much. Like they had like Vince, like in the subplot is Vince Vaughn was supposed to play the role of some main character of an MMO they were playing, and so then they like sent all these Twitter threads to the point that he drove himself into a tree in his car, and the main characters learned nothing from the experience of Vince Vaughn getting hospitalized in the episode. Right. And no, like those characters are scumbag. I do not want to watch another episode of Dead Pixels. And any real life person who acts like those characters, get a life. Get a real life. Quit gatekeeping girls who like to play Super Metroid, and quit crapping on people for doing motion capture. You guys are scum.
I'm just gonna read this. This is from Brian Enthal, who's the creative director of the series. To our Spidey fans, I totally appreciate your passion, but sending me threatening notes that you will hunt you. That quote-unquote hunt you down and we will find you. You fix this now isn't cool. With that's happening in today's world, let's be a force for good and be respectful for each other. Thank you. Bill Roseman, who is also part of the team, you know who would he said this, you know who would send threatening notes to my spider/bro? Norman Osborn, Mr. Negative, and Dr. Octopus. Hashtag PS4 Spider-Man, hashtag Spider-Man for fans. Spider-Man PS4 fans, in your life story, are you the villain or are you Peter Parker, the hero you love so much? Be Peter, be a hero. All I have to say to these people is this. Well, and then I'm gonna go into my rant.
A big bunch of losers, you're wasting your lives. Get a job, kiss a girl, do something. No offense.
Now, that's the nice way of saying it. I'm gonna take my headphones off so that way I don't get interrupted. I don't give a fuck if you're mad about the new motion capture, the new remastered redesign of Spider-Man. I get that you are mad. I'm upset about it too. But I am not going to stoop to the lowest common denominator that you ass clown are going to go to. And I want to say this, and I want to say this abundantly clear, and I really, to the zombie unicorns and to everyone out there who is probably pissed about this, and I don't know why I say zombie unicorn, because she has nothing to do with it. I just want to say zombie unicorn just to say it. I just want to say this right now, to all you fucking assholes who are threatening Insomniac, threatening their writers, threatening the people who are creating this remaster, which in my opinion, there shouldn't be a remaster. There should just be a backwards compatibility port for it, and there you go. But for you assholes who are threatening a guy who is only doing a motion capture and then threatening the lead directors of the game, I just want to say this from a man to all you fucking man children. I hope each and every single one of you gets f***ing Lou Gehrig's disease. And all y'all who have threatened them, you need two things. You need Jesus, and you need an ass whooping. And either way, you're getting both. Doesn't matter which order you get it in, you're gonna get Jesus, and you're gonna get an ass whooping.
Jesus is going to be administrating the
Dare
ass
you.
whooping.
Fuck you fucking man children. All y'all can
And
fucking
I'm going to say one more time, what the hell did this mocap actor
do to you?
Actor do to you?
Oh, because he's not. Listen, again, I understand. I said this on Twitter. That I'm not, even when I get a PS5, I'm not gonna buy Spider-Man Remaster when I already have it, and the only things that they're adding to the game are ray tracing. That's it. There's no significant redesign other than ray tracing. It's the same game that you're about to spend $70 on again when you spent $60 on the game originally. Why would you want to buy a remaster of a game that's barely 2 years old? Think with your wallet. Stop turning your Twitter fingers. You think you got trigger fingers, but they're really Twitter fingers. And now you finna get bodied by a LA nigga. I
love that Drake reference.
I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of like all you Billy badasses out there that obviously are talking a lot of ish because of the fact that we're all still quarantined in the U.S. I dare y'all to actually say it to that man's face. Guess what? Newsflash, you don't. You have too much estrogen in your body. Stop it. Be better people. What is wrong with you? Be better people. Stop.
It's people like you that make politicians go, oh yeah, video games make people violent.
Exactly! You people who are threatening a guy who's a mocap actor. You're the reason why Congress wants to ban video games in the U.S. You are the problem. All you need to go to the moon, get shot to Mars, go to the deep spaces of the galaxy, and stay there until you rot in space.
To make us violent. Toxic gamers like
people.
You make us violent.
Are we done?
You are you people and the Star Wars community people who framed the lives of Jake Lloyd, freaking Kelly Marie Tran, and every other actor.
And Adam Driver's wife.
And Adam Driver's wife. You people are the same who threatened Laura Bailey because you don't like one character in Uncharted. You pedos in Smash. You pedos in the Minecraft community. You pedos who used to work for Nickelodeon. You niggas know you know who I'm talking about. All you are horrible people. And all you need Jesus. And all you need an ass whooping. And I don't know which one you're taking first.
Siddhartha.
Be grown-ups. Be better adults. Stop being children.
You're losing your voice.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Be better people. Be reasonable. Be honorable. Have some integrity. Have some dignity. It's just a video game.
Have some empathy and have some humility. And more importantly, have some autonomy.
God, it's like every single time we have to do a news report about this, it pisses me off because these are people. In case you psychos out there don't know, celebrities are normal people as well. Myself and Kabuto and Jen and Exile, we have met celebrities. They're not gods. They're people like you and me. I have met people from Power Rangers like JDF, Austin St. John, Johnny and Bosch, Dan Southworth, Alice Kipperman from Wild Force, Aaron Cahill.
You met Stan Lee.
Stan Lee! I met Stan Lee! We all met Stan Lee before that man died.
I wish I did though.
One of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet. We don't never threaten him. He was a human. Start treating people like human beings.
Still try to deface him after he died.
Even though you're quarantined, that doesn't mean you should throw away your humanity. Have some love for each other. No, I'm not. You people are sick. Stop it. I'm done. God.
Okay. Now on to
I'm
happy
sorry.
news, right?
Yeah.
Happy news.
On a.
Y'all
I'm okay.
broke Fox, bro.
I have some White Claws on standby. I have some beer on standby. I ain't going front. That's a different story. Anyway, Allo, I think this is some good news for you, and I'm pretty sure Exox, I don't know if he plays Apex, but cross multiplayer is available on Apex. They're doing beta runs for it right now, so you can play with people who are on PC, on X.